Everyone, I don't know if I'm alone in the world for being a giant fan of the game De Blob. I really liked De Blob a lot. And so I found myself naturally attracted to games that have painting as a sort of central mechanic. And I was browsing through the Steam store, and I saw this game called Ink. And I looked through a couple of the screenshots and was like, I wonder what this is all about. And then I realized it's about this. It's your this little box. There's nothing in the world around you until you splatter it with ink, which you can do by touching it. You can see you're kind of changing the surface here by moving left to right. You can jump, which splatters it all around you. It's the only button you have, but by jumping midair, you can cause that. You can only jump once before you see like you kind of have to recharge a little bit. But that's how you kind of experiment through the world. It's like, all right, now I've found these different spots. I can kind of create the outline. All the borders in the world are deadly, so even going up or down. But as you die, what's around you still remains. And you still dynamically kind of change the colors. But it's as it was. And there are also enemies, so you kind of have to bop on them in order to move on to the next area. But what I love about it is because you kind of just need to experiment. Like, all right, how can I find how to move on to the next thing? There's also hidden items. Let's see if we can find that. I wonder if I can. No, I'm suspecting it's a little bit above there. So you have to defeat all the enemies in order for the door to open up. Once you do that, hey, look, the door opened up. You can kind of continue splattering paint around. I don't know if there are secret items at every level, or if it's just some levels. But so I've completed the first world. All the levels are pretty short, like this, at least that I've encountered. But the game just has a wonderful sense of style. It's very playful. The controls are extremely tight. And I love the interaction that you have with the world, in which you are the one that dynamically alters it. And it looks so goddamn cool. Like, I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. It's part of what was so appealing about De Blob, which if you didn't play De Blob, it was a series of games from the now defunct THQ, in which you played this blob in a black and white world, and you brought color to it. And that was kind of you could slide along things, you jumped along things, but the primary conceit was, hey, can you bring color to this world? And I just loved filling things in. I don't know if that's like part of my childhood that I liked coloring things, or I think it just looks badass, but I've always enjoyed games like Jet Set Radio. That's a game in which you're filling a world with graffiti. Maybe there's something there. There's a hidden item. So you can try and find something to jump off of, I guess. If I let that recharge. Alright, got it. Not sure what exactly that does. I assume it is probably related to an achievement. It doesn't appear that unlocks anything as far as I can tell. Let's jump ahead to where I'm at. So you'll see there's a little notch above the levels in which you find... oh, no, level 29. I can keep pretending to try and go further. So level 29, which is the second world, I think there are 3 worlds, has introduced spikes. So it's gotten a little more complicated when it comes to the platforming. You'll see that now I need to try and navigate my way over spaces that can both kill me because of the enemies, and then kill me because of those spikes. And in that case, that literally is both. So it's kind of it's fun because you can die, but you're still sort of making progress. So death is not necessarily the worst thing in the world, although I mean, you know, death's pretty bad in real life, but we're playing video games. But you have to recollect everything. You have to defeat all the enemies again. So even though you have a better sense of the path, you need to kind of complete all your jumps a second time. But I've done that, which means I get to exit on to the next stage. And this is kind of the progression that I've seen so far. Sometimes you get sections like this, in which you start at the top. So I've gotten some levels where you start on the bottom and move your way up, as I very poorly handle this jump. But it's just the idea that you walk into the world, don't see anything, and then kind of fill that out yourself. Oh man, that is a nasty series of jumps. Okay, I get it. So you actually don't want to jump to that next one. You want to jump 2 over, skipping a step. I could do that, video game. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And that's really it. This is Ink. I don't know how much I want to show, because I feel like a lot of the fun of this game is the discovery of the stages and the platforming and the challenges that you're going to encounter. I mean, this is it. This game has taken me completely by surprise. I meant to just sit down for a couple of minutes to kind of evaluate, oh, is this interesting? Would I want to show people this? Would I want to maybe write about this game? As I was just kind of browsing the popular new releases on the Steam store. And it was like 20 minutes went by. My wife's like, hey, dinner's ready. I was like, yep, I'll be there in a second. Hey, dinner's ready. Like, yep, I'll be there in a second. Hey, we want to eat dinner. By we, she meant me and her, obviously, not some other stranger in our midst. But I just kept playing, and I want to keep playing now. But like I said, I kind of want to keep some of the mystery intact. I'm a little worried that in about 20 minutes I finished the first world, and the achievements seem to suggest there are only 3. I might be wrong there. I feel like this is a game that is ripe for a level creator. In fact, it was mentioned on the message boards as one of the most requested features for people who have already played the game. I wonder if, like, if I move my way up. Where's that? Oh, there it was. So there's a secret item in every stage. Oh, okay, so here's the new dynamic. I have not encountered moving platforms before, so this is kind of the new thing. But yeah, I think a level editor would be brilliant for a game like this, and seems like it'd be really easy and fun to create a lot of really tricky stages. But that is Ink, and here's the best part. It's $5. It is $5. You want to play this game? It is $5. I think actually right now, because it's in its first week, it's $4.49. What are you doing? Why aren't you gonna play this game? This game is awesome. It's Ink. You should check it out, because I'm gonna continue to check it out, because I'm probably gonna keep playing after I finish recording this video, because this game is so good. Oh, I love it. Thank you for existing, Ink. You bring a terrific smile to my face. Please, someone go make another DeBlob game, or just rip off DeBlob. I really don't care what you do. But that is Ink. It is $4.99 on the Steam store right now. Go get it. This game's great. It's a good game. Oh, Ink. Okay, bye. Fine. Fine.